What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. In the last episode, while you're looking at it right now, we beat the Fighting Dojo, and now we are going to go and try and save the Silph Corporation from the Team Rocket. So here we are, entering Silphco. I actually haven't practiced this much, well, actually I haven't practiced really at all. It's all complicated words and numbers that make no sense. Not if you're a math major or a comp sci major. Pretty nice looking building, but let's figure out what's going on here, because obviously something is up if Team Rocket was all over it. And looks like we got our first battle. Hey kid, what are you wandering here for? So how have you guys been? It's been a while. I don't know what has gotten to me. Just haven't been recording, and sorry, I might have to pause at random points because there's construction going on outside. And earlier it sounded like they were literally drilling through my wall. So if that happens, I'm just gonna have to pause the recording and come back to it at some other time. So if there are any like awkward cuts, that's gonna be why. So in the meantime, I've been pretty good. I mean, nothing really too big has gone on. The end of this semester is actually coming up, so I've got finals coming up in a few weeks, and I still have a couple more tests. Two of my classes have 3 midterms this semester, so I've got to study for those coming up, which is going to cut time out of recording and stuff. And also, another thing I want to do with recording is I want to start doing like top 10 videos and everything. Those look like a lot of fun to make and a lot of fun to do, and there are a lot of things that I'm really opinionated about, like video game music and video game characters and like death battles, like who would win in a battle, and those are a whole bunch of different types of videos than Let's Plays, and they require a lot of editing. And next semester I'm going to be taking a class in editing for film and video, so I'm really looking forward to that, and I hope that helps out with like my editing skills, because literally everything I know how to do I taught myself. So that's definitely one thing I'm looking forward to improving in the near future. And I'm enrolled in some other classes and stuff. If you guys are interested, I'm taking a couple math classes, I'm taking the editing class, I'm taking a religion class. I went to Catholic school throughout grade school and high school, and most people are like, wait, what? Why would you take another religion class? And, you know, what's really cool is throughout high school and grade school, you go to religion class, but it's taught specifically to the religion, or like by the religion, and geared towards the religion that's the denomination of that high school. Whereas here, there's so many different types of people taking the class that the professor, who's a great professor, he's this British guy, he's really famous, and he's a lot of fun to work with. He's basically teaching it in a much better way, in a much more, like, not, arbitrary is not the word, like non-denominational, I guess. And so I really like his class this semester, and so he's teaching another one next semester, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So that's that. I was considering taking a physiology class, but it just would be too much with one of my math classes, so you do what you can. Oh, and I know some of you will be excited to hear this. I played League of Legends for the first time the other day, and it was a lot of fun. See, the thing is, I have like one friend, or I have a couple friends who mainly play League of Legends, and they absolutely love it, and I've heard that it's so much fun, and it can be like really addicting, but really fun at the same time. And I just don't know, I don't want to get addicted to it because there's so many other things I want to spend my time with, but it was a very fun game, and it's a lot of fun when you're playing with your friends. So, and this reminds me, we should teach Cooler Earthquake soon, because that's why I thought of bringing him in the first place. But the League of Legends game was really fun. It's surprisingly like simple once you get the hang of it. I mean, from a control standpoint, I know the strategy is like way out there, and I still have a ton to learn. But as far as like strategy and everything goes, I don't know any of the champions. I looked through all of the champions and just picked whichever ones I thought were coolest. My favorite so far is Nocturne, and it turns out he's one of like the free-to-play characters or champions this month. So I got to play with him, and that was really fun. He's pretty strong, and he's just cool. He's like, he reminds me of Darkrai from Pokemon, and he's a nightmare, essentially, that was trapped through magic, I think. I don't understand the lore of League of Legends, really, at all. But, regardless, it was a lot of fun, and let me know if you guys want to play with me sometime. I'd be down for that. Just before, like, a little disclaimer, don't expect me to be good, because I probably won't be. No kids are allowed in here. I also got a bunch of horror games that I'm looking forward to playing. I know it's not like Halloween time anymore, but I want to do that. And there is one Let's Play idea I have in mind that will be coming up soon. So you guys can get excited for that. It's going to be going on at the same time as... Oh, darn, I should have just switched. Going on at the same time as Pokemon, because, in all honesty, this Let's Play is taking a long time, and I love Pokemon, but I also want to bring in a more like a variety of content. Like, horror games are relatively easy to record, so I enjoy making them, and they're a lot of fun, and they appeal to a specific audience among my subscribers. But when it comes down to it, there's also like a ton of Mega Man I want to play, a bunch of Mario games, a bunch of Zelda games that I absolutely love, and I know a bunch of you guys love too. And so I want to get back into that, so you guys can look forward to that in the near future. I might make an update video, so because I know not everyone watches the Pokemon videos, not everyone's going to hear about it. But, oh well, for now. Another thing, I just bought a hard drive, actually, an external hard drive, because I was running out of space on the hard drive in my computer. And so I actually had to stop, like, recording sometimes and, like, delete some recordings and delete a whole bunch of images and other videos and everything and mess around with all my downloaded stuff so I could just find room to record these videos, because these video files actually take up a lot of space. And I have a whole bunch of Pokemon battles that are from Gen 5 that, let me know if you guys would want to see, because I'm not 100% sure, because now new Pokemon's out and it looks like we need a Switch to get through there. So let me know if you guys would still want to see Gen 5 battles, even though we're obviously now in Gen 6 with the release of Pokemon X and Y. If you guys can kind of tell, I'm getting a little bit of a cold. My voice is a little raspy. But let me know if you still want to see those battles, some Pokemon Showdown battles, because I haven't done one of those in a while, and those are relatively low maintenance to make. And Poison... I don't want to lose Bailey. So, who should we bring in, guys? I don't know. Actually, you know, might as well go for it with Bailey. Shockwave, come on! I don't remember where to get Thunderbolt. I thought it was in the department store, but I guess not. Oh, minimize. Okay, that's not bad. Unless it's evasiveness, right? Yeah. Okay. Not a problem, because Shockwave never misses, so we'll take out this Grimer. Hopefully level up, too. Now, I know many of you play Smash Bros. Games and are looking forward to the new Smash Bros. Game that's coming out, but I don't know if any of you have played Project M before. See, I played it for the first time the other day, and it was so much fun. The only thing is, I never really got that into Melee. Like, I loved Melee, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't know that there was a competitive side to it at all when I was a kid. So all the times I played it, I never knew about wave dashing and everything, and so when it comes to the competitive side for hacks like Project M, which basically makes Brawl Melee, I can't really be as competitively sound, so my favorite so far is Brawl. I know a lot of you probably like Melee, but I love that in Project M they included new characters. Like, they split up the Pokemon Trainer Pokemon, they've got Mewtwo, they've got a whole bunch of different types of characters. And so I like that they can be creative with the hacks, and they can introduce new music, and you know I'm a huge fan of video game music, and so when they improve the video game music, it's just so amazing. And hopefully we can take out this Weezing. No guarantees, because they're pretty bulky. Not like super bulky, but they're pretty bulky. Does that reduce our accuracy? Yep. If you can't tell, it's been a while since I played Pokemon. I still haven't played the competitive side, because I still haven't beaten X and Y, because there's so many other games to play. There's Luigi's Mansion, there's League of Legends, there's Kingdom Hearts, there's Pokemon among Mega Man games, and a whole bunch of Smash Bros. To play. It's just there's so much to do all the time. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm doing what I can. Doing my best and forgetting the rest. So I'm also recording this on the day that the next generation consoles come out. So PS4 and Xbox One. Let me know what you guys are getting. I'm probably gonna get the PS4. Although yesterday, when like the people who won the Taco Bell PS4 giveaway, when they got their PS4s, some of them were broken. They would like load up, they'd play fine, but then eventually they would get this like blue line instead of like where the LED, I guess, is supposed to light up white. It would light up blue and send out no output, so they wouldn't be able to like see anything happening on their TV. And let's do a little exploration before we commit to a teleporter. What's this guy doing? Team Rocket's boss is terribly cruel. 10 Pokemon are his tools to be used. What happened if that tyrant takes over the company? Oh, this is a good guy. Found some iron. Nice. So, darn it, what was I talking about? Something with PS4? Yes, the PS4 broken systems. Hopefully it's not too big of a problem. I don't want to have any problems with the PS4, and I feel bad for the PS4 if they end up having problems just because of this. Did we already fight these guys? Yeah, we did. Okay. Then where do we go? Yay for mazes. Telephone, better not use it. Okay, then we won't. We'll just use this teleporter. Who's this? I wonder if Silph is finished. With... How do we unlock these doors? Oh, that's right. Isn't there like a switch in the plants or something? Darn it, I'm trying to remember. Or is this a switch? No, it's a painting. Okay, just making sure. Better safe than sorry. Oh, we found a nugget. I guess that works. No switch there. I doubt we can use the elevator. That's as far as you'll go. Okay, so I guess we're supposed to go over this way downstairs. I don't know how long this is going to take, because it could take a really long time. The last time we encountered Team Rocket, it took quite a while. It was a pretty long episode, so I don't want that to happen again. So I might just settle with like stopping the video at 20 or so minutes, just to make sure. Because I also don't want to do literally like 24 out of 25 minutes that this whole place takes, and then end up having like a 1-minute video, and not like a 1-minute video, but just like a 1-minute mini section of the next video where it's just me like finishing up for the Silph Co. Team Rocket fiasco of 2014. Good thing we're not a physical attacker. Kurama. The other day, it was really cool. I woke up, I had one class in the morning, and it was just my math class, which is a solid class. I came back, and I opened up my Golden Graham cereal, which I got the other day because some family friends visited, which was a ton of fun, but they took me to Target, and they bought me a lot of food. And my Golden Grahams, it was like it had a Star Wars pen inside, and so I got my own little Chewbacca pen. It's probably like 3 or 4 inches tall, and wait, I just realized you can't really see it. But it looks really funny, and I really kind of wish I got another one with like C-3PO or R2-D2 or something. That'd be a lot of fun, and you know my inner collector just wants to have all of those pens. And the other day I went to a semi-formal, which was a ton of fun. Oh my gosh, I had a blast. I went with one of my really good friends, and she, like, we had a dinner at like a Japanese restaurant. I had hibachi chicken, which was so good. And then we went to one of her, like, she's in a sorority, DG, Delta Gamma. We went to one of her friends' like apartments, and we hung out there for a while before we went to this dance at like at a cafe where there was dancing and food, and everyone was talking, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself, and it was good. It's nice to like dress up and get out, you know what I mean? Because typically, like, you go to a party and dress up in like jeans and some nice shirt, or even wear even less, especially if you're a girl. But it was nice to get up in like a button-down shirt and tie. Let me know if you guys like dressing up, because to an extent I don't like dressing up. It has to be very situational. I can't dress up that often, but when you do, you look good. Like, it's almost counterintuitive. I wouldn't think that I'd look good in what we typically call like dress clothes, but we actually do look pretty good. So yeah, that's my little 2 bits about dress clothes. The other day, oh yeah, I was talking about Golden Grams in my Chewbacca pen. I also made myself a smoothie, which was really nice, because when my family friends visited, they got me some fruit. So I like made some with like mango juice, grapes, and apples and bananas, and I absolutely enjoyed it. My brother got me a like small portable blender that actually turns into like a little cup you can travel with, and it's a great idea. It's a great invention. I'm really looking forward to using it some more. And I can't wait for Thanksgiving, which is coming up, so I can actually go back and visit my brothers. As you guys know, I love hanging out with my brothers, and I cannot wait till I can go home and play video games with them, play lots of Mario Party, and a whole bunch of other games, hang out, just talk, go see movies, everything. I can't wait to catch up. My little brother was in his first Smash Bros. Tournament the other day, and he didn't win, but he had a ton of fun. I was so jealous. I've still never been in a Smash Bros. Tournament. Never. And I cannot wait till the day I do. But, oh, and speaking of Mario Party, there's a new Mario Party game coming out in like a week. And I cannot wait for that either. Wait, Team Rocket Grunt is withdrawing Eradicate? Since when do they ever switch Pokemon? I don't think I've ever heard of them switching Pokemon. Well, that's just annoying. I don't know if Tackle's going to be more or less effective. Oh, it's definitely more effective. But, yeah, new Mario Party games coming out for the 3DS that I'm looking forward to. I really, really hope they kind of went back to old school Mario Party, because my favorite Mario Parties are Mario Party 2, Mario Party 4, Mario Party 3, the original Mario Parties. Whereas like now with Mario Party 8 was pushing it, they still had the same formula, but I didn't like the courses at all. And now with Mario Party 9, they totally just screwed up the formula, and Leaf better not die. This could be bad. Leaf snapped out of confusion. Yes! But, anyways, back to Mario Party. They really need to go back to the old school play and not try and innovate. That's one of the things that's really frustrating, when developers try to fix something that isn't broken. If something works just fine, only make small changes. Don't make an all-out change, don't change everything, and basically make a whole new game. That's like with the Amnesia games. The original Amnesia was super scary, and super fun, and super dark. Whereas the second Amnesia game, the story was very dark, but the scares were just not there. And I think it was intentional. They weren't trying to make it as super scary like they were for the first game. Now, the second game is still a good game, but because it has the title Amnesia, the buyers are expecting something totally different than what they get, and that's going to negatively impact how they receive the game. Same thing goes for Mario Party. But more importantly, I'm super excited for Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. Is it a link between two worlds or a link between worlds? It doesn't matter. You guys know what I'm talking about. They both come out on the 22nd, and that game is going to be excellent. I've already heard like from reviews that it's a great game. It's like a mix of old school, but with some innovation. And you want to know something funny? I've actually never beaten A Link to the Past. I've played it a little bit, but I've never beaten it. And so that's something I need to work on. But this game is supposed to be really good, and I love the graphics and the storyline, from what I can tell at least, from the trailers and everything. I watched the Nintendo Direct the other day, which is a great way to get news on pretty much everything Pokemon. And I like that Nintendo's trying to work on sort of like online related things. No, it needs a card key. Oh, you can probably get that later. But Nintendo was working on a lot of online things with regards to Animal Crossing in particular, so that people can interact with each other and their like neighbors. I like that because pretty much like Sony and Microsoft with their Xbox and PlayStation systems have done a ton with online and multiplayer, and for a lot of games for the PlayStation and Xbox, Call of Duty, a lot of people just play them for the multiplayer, myself included. I know a lot of people say like, or criticize people who don't even like play the campaign, but I really only played the games for the multiplayer. That was what I liked. And are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. Electrol. That's frustrating. Pretty soon I might leave and come back when my Pokemon are healed. Muck. Which is surprisingly actually one of my favorite Pokemon of the first gen. Muck is literally just sludge, which is what's the word I'm looking for? Basically broken down feces, which is kind of ridiculous once you think about it. But I don't know. Part of what I like about Muck is that it's so like strong physically, and I think it's going to be a lot more powerful now that Fairy type was introduced, and it's really only weak to Steel and Poison. But the thing is, Muck was my first level 100 Pokemon ever in the original Pokemon Blue version, so Muck has always had a sweet spot in my heart for that reason. And we're just collecting all of our minerals and all of our vitamins. We're going to get huge just by exploring this place. Did we already fight him? We fought him. Did we fight him? I think so. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's one of the 4 brothers. Okay. I'm going to come back in a second. I'll see you guys soon. Oops. I don't know where I'm going at all. So I guess I found another rocket brother, guys. Sorry. Haven't healed yet. Yeah, I don't exactly know where I'm going. I started going up floors, and that was just... it went downhill from there. I think... oh, that's right, that's right. I should have done a wing attack, because flying doesn't resist flying, but... oh well. Nightwing is confused. Come on, come on. Yes! I'm so glad you remember me, Nightwing. Don't ever forget me. And then after the Silph Co, we get to take down Sabrina, who's one of my favorite gym leaders ever. I'm really looking forward to that. And now Nightwing is level 35. Oh boy, we're gonna have to catch Leaf up soon, but right now we don't really have much of an option. No, don't hurt yourself, Nightwing! Don't do it! Ooh, just had a nice neck crack. And gone. It was a critical hit, but we probably didn't need that because Nightwing's a boss. Now a Hypno. Hypno is one of the creepiest Pokemon I've ever met. Well, not ever met. I've ever heard of. Never met any Pokemon. The Pokédex entry for Hypno says that it actually uses its like hypnosis abilities to kidnap children. I kid you not. Hypno kidnaps children. Is that not ridiculous? And who would include that in a children's game? It makes no sense to me. But whatever, Game Freak, whatever. It's got a nose kind of like Squidward. It's got a really long nose. Warg. Okay. Actually, I might just call it for this episode. It's been quite a while, and I don't exactly know where I'm going. So I'm going to save my game. It says we've been playing for a while, but that includes some off-screen training / trying to catch a Pokemon over and over and blah blah blah. So I'll see you guys in the next episode when we're going to take down the rest of the Silph Company. And, well, actually no. We're not taking down the Silph Company, we're taking down Team Rocket in the Silph Company. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we do that next. But until then, this has been Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.